Okay, Brooke, welcome back for this quarter's quarter notes.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian.
So, what happened in the support team over quarter four, 2023?
Yeah, so we have a lot of moving parts right now. I think since the last time we talked, we've added about 7 new resources just here to our U.S. support team. Some brand new faces, a few people that have worked in the rental industry before, some with software support experience. But what I'm really excited about is a few familiar faces to some of our customers. So we have a few people that have joined the support teams that have been with the company for 20 plus years. They're already providing a lot of value. They're mentoring other team members. They're getting involved with customer challenges and conversations. And, we're just trying to bring that knowledge from the products and from the industry back to the support teams. That's a lot of the feedback we heard from customers, and really excited about that progress that we've been making.
Are we allowed to get a couple of names there? I mean, you're mentioning specific people.
Yeah.
Who's back in support?
So Joe White, he's been with the company for a very long time. He's worked with our expert product. He's worked with Essentials the past few years. He's been on the product team. He's back in support now, and he's bringing a wealth of knowledge and a great attitude, and we're really excited to have him back. We've got Ed Hewitt and Paul from our L&D team previously are now within support. Again, both have years of experience with this company, the product, and the industry. So we're really excited about that, and we think it's going to provide a lot of value to the team here.
Awesome. I know people like hearing from people they know have been around here for a while.
Right.
Whenever they call.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so what else has been going on over the past few months? You mentioned, obviously, new people. Is there anything else?
Yeah. So, last time we talked, I really had a big focus on customer feedback. I feel like we've done a great job with that. We've hosted the roundtables. We've listened to our customers. We're reading that survey feedback as soon as it comes in. So we've got a good grasp on the challenges that we have ahead of us and the challenges that we're focused on right now. And I feel like that has gone really well. We're working hard on addressing those challenges. We have made progress. Our CSAT, when we wrapped up last month, was the highest it's been in almost a year. So I was really excited to see a little bit of progress there. And, thank you to our customers that always fill that survey information out for us. It's extremely helpful for myself and for our team and coaching opportunities on how we can do better. We're working on resolution time. That's shrinking. We know that's, one of the biggest challenges customers have is they want things resolved quickly. So that's at the forefront of our priorities moving forward, but is improving for sure.
Yeah, when you got that rock in your shoe, you need it out like as soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So excited about the progress we've made so far, but we're definitely, not letting our foot off the gas. We have talked a lot about, just industry knowledge, and the depth of product knowledge is really crucial and important for support teams. So we've got some cool ideas coming up. We're going to try and partner with a few of our customers that have said they'd be interested in having some of the support team actually come on site and spend the day with them and walk through, a day in their shoes, basically, to give our teams a little bit more context about the challenges that they have in their day-to-day operations. So, so I think that'll be really exciting for our team, that's maybe not from industry, to get to experience that and just add to their kind of tool set. When customers call in, they've got more knowledge and understand the issues that they're dealing with.
All right. Now, last time we talked about a new resource at the time that hopefully we're never going to actually need to use, but it seems like it would be helpful to get information to a massive amount of people. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So this is cool because this piece of feedback came from one of our roundtables, or it came directly from customer feedback of, if you do have a widespread issue, how do you get communication out quickly to customers so everyone's not calling in, what's going on?
Or you're not asking marketing to have to send out an email.
Exactly, yeah. So is PORdown.com is live. It's working. Luckily, we haven't had to use it lately, but it's just a great tool for our customers to have, near instant communication and updates on issues. We want to make sure that we're addressing those quickly, and you're not relying on waiting for an email or waiting for a phone call back. So pretty cool to see, something that customers brought up just in the last few months come to life so quickly, and just another great tool in our kit that we can use when we need it.
Awesome. Now, I have a note here about our CSS team learning stuff. Was that what you were talking about going and visiting customers, or is there an additional aspect of that?
Yeah, so that's just one piece of it. So our CSS team is the team that answers the phones every time a customer calls in. They're that first line of support. Really important that we're giving that team the right tools and training they need to not only be able to, answer that phone call and take care of the customers, but to really start to understand the products in depth and resolve more of those calls and issues on the first time they're speaking to the customer. We know, how frustrating it can be if you're getting transferred to another person or another team, or you're waiting, hours or days to get something resolved. So we've really made a push for this front line of support to have the training, have the knowledge they need to resolve more of those cases. From August to November, we actually tripled the amount of support calls and cases that team was able to successfully resolve on their own. So I'm really proud of that team and proud of that progress we've made there. Again, always more work to do, but definitely moving in the right direction. And again, that feedback came directly from our customers. Like, that was one of the top frustrations is getting transferred to another team. And again, that's definitely still not perfect, but it's moving in the right direction. We're seeing the results of that investment in the team, the investment in training, and the push to have more of those calls answered quickly. So
yeah, it definitely takes a while to get everyone to know everything.
Right.
So you at least got to get them knowing some things.
Yeah.
And it seems like you know your stuff, because this does match up with the exact information that I have on this.
Awesome.
So, all right. You mentioned a little bit about what's next, but what else is next, or over the next quarter or so? What are you expecting to see out of support team?
Yeah. So again, I think resolution time is still going to be the top focus for us. I wanted to bring that up again because I know that's really important to our customers. We're continuing to put investment into chat support. We're continuing to put investment into AI capabilities within support, improving our documentation, improving our videos. We want to make sure that there's enough self-serve options out there. A lot of customers, have been using the product for a very long time, and they want to troubleshoot things themselves. They want to have documentation and training guides they can send to the rest of their team. So that's always a focus for us. We're going to continue to work hard on that next year. Our ULearn site's a great tool for customers. It gets better literally every day. And then one thing that I'm definitely going to be focused on, the team's going to be focused on, is partnering closer with our product and development teams next year. We're going to keep training support, and we're going to add new resources to the team, but we're also going to try to work together on, what are we getting the most calls about? What are the areas of the product that, we hear from multiple customers could be done a little differently or could be improved, right? So we're going to try to tackle, the volume of cases we get and work to make improvements in the product and make it better for our customers, which I think will make the overall support experience better in the long run too.
Yeah, and that includes the reverse side of that, where it's like by working with product, you're seeing what is going into the software, and you're able to adjust to the changes because it changes so often. Yeah.
Just having a close internal relationship and making sure our support team has experts on the product too, and making sure that we're an advocate and a voice of reason, from the customer, because we're on the front lines. We're hearing the customer feedback. We have an obligation to make sure we're communicating that feedback to the rest of the business.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. I didn't have anything else to add. Did you have anything else you wanted to add for people to know about what's going on in support?
I I don't think I have too much else to add. I'm proud of the progress that we've been making lately. It's not perfect, but we're putting a lot of investment here, and feel like we're on the right track. And I just really appreciate all of our customers that have partnered with us to provide feedback. Good, bad, everything in between. We're really listening to it and taking it to heart, and it's been great for us to make sure we're on the right track with the improvements we're making, and welcome that feedback anytime.
All right, now let me ask a surprise question
Yeah.
that I realized I should have asked.
Oh,
I know I've recently been having a lot of conversations about AI, and you mentioned it.
yeah.
Do you have a timeline, or do you know when anything might happen?
We don't have an exact timeline, but I will say it is actually a thing. Our support teams are currently testing this out. So, we're asking the AI chatbot questions about the product, and then we're seeing the quality of response that we get. We're seeing, if the bot was able to tie it back to documentation we already have. And, it's been successful so far. And when it's not successful, the good part is, that shows us that we have a gap in documentation, or we've got an area that we need to improve. And so it's just continuously getting better. And I think, in 2024, it's definitely going to be a resource, not only for our internal team to have more knowledge, at their fingertips, literally. I think that it's going to be a reality for our customers too in 2024, and just another avenue that they can use to get help with quick answers or questions or find documentation. So pretty exciting. And, I think we're going to see that come to life and be ready to show to everybody next year.
Yeah. All right. That sounds a little further than I was thinking it would be along. So that's great.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you again next quarter.
Thanks, Brian.